Hi friends, welcome to a very important video for the prelims 2023. Guys, in this video, I will help you strategize the science and tech section for the prelims 2023. Guys, science and tech section is one of the most crucial sections in the UPSC prelims paper because in science and tech section, if you do well, you really differentiate yourself from the rest of the candidates. The candidates who score very high marks in the UPSC prelims are those candidates who do very well in the science and tech section, because here you really make a difference, because most of the candidates struggle in science and tech section. The reason most of the candidates struggle in science and tech section because there is no single source for science and tech, and 90% of the questions are current oriented, and if you have not worked throughout the year, then it is very difficult for you to answer all the questions in the examination. So in this video, I have taken the case study of 2022 and I will help you make a strategy and a source for the prelims 2023, particularly for the science and tech section. Guys, in the UPSC prelims 2022, there were around 13 questions from science and tech. And out of these 13 questions, 12 questions were directly from current affairs, which was covered in the Hindu newspaper. Why I am saying that? Because these 12 topics out of the 13 topics which were asked in the UPSC prelims examination, 12 topics I have covered in my DPN and I had given in my Optima notes. And in this video, I am not only going to show you how UPSC has asked questions, what were the sources, I am also going to help you understand what should be your approach towards science and tech section. So guys, let us begin. The very first question was, consider the following statement: Arogya Setu, CoWIN, DigiLocker, Diksha. Which of the above are built on the top of open source digital platform? Guys, if you have followed the current affairs for the last 2 years, you will observe that lot of articles came on this open source software. Guys, you can see my Optima notes, tech repository for digital services. Here, Ministry of Electronics was talking about open source software, and in that article I have clearly mentioned Arogya Setu app, CoWIN platform, and you can see down here somewhere, you can see here DigiLocker, Arogya Setu, UPI, Aadhaar. If you have read this article, why free open software, if you read this article from my Optima notes, you can easily mark that this is the answer, because 1, 2, 3 has been mentioned. You can see here 1, 2 and 3 is mentioned. So we can easily mark out that the answer will be 1, 2, 3 and 4. So although Diksha is not mentioned in my notes, but it is not needed. You can see here there is no option 1, 2, 3. So if you have 1, 2, 3, you can easily mark the answer. You see the kind of resource Optima is. UPSC is framing question like that. If UPSC had to confuse you, it could have given 1, 2, 3 only. But this means UPSC is directly following the Hindu articles, because I have made this from the Hindu article, this notes last year. You see here. So if you read authentic resources for current affairs, if you read the right resources for the current affairs, no one can stop you from qualifying the prelims examination. I have been saying this for the last 2 years, and students who have followed Optima, they have immensely benefited. Let us go to the next question. You can see this question: with reference to Web 3.0, consider the following statements. You can see here my Optima notes, Web 2.0 versus Web 3.0. I have given a complete comparison and detailed content on this Web 3.0 in my Optima notes. January to April. This news item came in April. So you can see how UPSC is asking questions from the month of April also. Okay, and any big development, okay, let me tell you how UPSC thinks is that any big development that year, they are definitely going to ask questions on that. So this year, okay, you can expect question on chat GPT. You can expect question on chat GPT. Okay, artificial intelligence, generative AI. Okay, you can ask, you can expect question. Okay, chat GPT, etc., etc., easily, because last year web 3.0 was a very big development. Okay, was a very big development. It was all over the internet. Okay, it was all over the Hindu newspaper, particularly in the month of, okay, March, April, and this I had covered in the month of April. To be very frank, I have covered it in the month of April. Okay, so you see how UPSC is asking questions which are very current. Very current means 3 months before the examination. So this year you can expect question on chat GPT and the all developments of artificial intelligence which is happening. Okay, let's go to the next question. Next question, with reference to software as a service. With reference to software as a service, consider the following statements. You can see here, September 14, 2021, software as a service. Exactly you can answer. If you have read this, exactly you can answer this. Why I am saying this, you can see here, you can see here, Microsoft, exactly I have given, okay, examples also, the same examples I had given, okay. I can tell you nowhere in India you will get this which has been given in the current affairs resource. Nowhere. You can go and cross check all the current affairs material in the country. Okay, it is this Optima where I have covered this in detail. Let us go to the next question. Which of the following, okay, is the context of the term qubits is mentioned? You can see here my Optima notes. Okay, quantum supremacy. Guys, last 2 years, if you see, Google and IBM, they are competing for attaining quantum supremacy, and this is going on in the news for the last one or 2 years. And last year I covered this in my Optima notes, and you can see here exactly very simple question UPSC has asked. Okay, qubits. You can see here qubits. So this also directly from my resource, directly from current affairs. If you have been following current affairs, then it was a very easy question. Let us go to the next question. Consider the following communication technologies: closed circuit camera, closed circuit television, radio frequency identification, and wireless local area network. Here also you can see here, okay, radio frequency, okay, RFID, okay, radio frequency identification, okay, RFID, short, okay, short range, okay, short range communication. Okay, next you see, consider the following statement with respect to probiotics. You can exactly see here, probiotics yogurt for a long and healthy life. This was February current affairs. It was in Jan to April Optima notes. Directly from the, okay, current affairs. This was covered in the Hindu newspaper. You see, every question which was asked last year was from the current affairs. Every question in science and tech was from current affairs, and it was covered in my notes. Okay, out of 13, I will show, out of 13, 11 to 12 questions were directly from the note, word to word, directly from my notes, word to word. You can see here. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, next question you can see here. Okay, the COVID-19, okay, COVID-19 Sputnik, Covaxin, and Covishield. You can see here. Okay, next also you can see here. Okay, you see here, Sputnik, vector-based virus, vaccine. Okay, you can see here. Covishield. Okay, Covaxin. Exactly. If you have read this, you can easily answer this question. Next question you see here, solar flares. Exactly. See, recent solar flares. Everything was recent. Okay, everything was from current affairs. You can see here. Exactly. Even the statements also they have picked from the Hindu. You see here. What are the impacts of solar flare? Exactly. Exactly. See, GPS. Okay. Navigation system. Okay. Everything they have just like picked, like it's they have just picked it. Okay. From the whatever was in the current affairs article, they have just picked it. Okay. And they have framed the question. So the only way to prepare science and tech, okay, is to follow current affairs diligently. Follow a resource which is very exhaustive, which is covering science and tech very exhaustive manner, so that at least one resource, follow it, okay, follow it fully. Okay, many students, what mistake they do, they read here 2 3 resources, they try to read 2 3 resources, and in the end they fail to cover one resource also. Okay, let us go to the next question. Next question you can see here, T cells and B cells in human body. Exactly, you see T cell immune responses seen a year after infection. Exactly, I have covered T cells and B cells. You can see here T cells and B cells. Okay, it was in the context of coronavirus. Exactly from the Optima notes. So what else do you need? Okay, everything you see, each and every question directly from the current affairs. See, only this was the question, okay, which was not exactly in the current affairs. Okay, so but it was an easy question. It was an easy question. You can easily, okay, mark the answer. If your basics of nanotechnology is very clear, you can easily mark this question. Okay, and there was one more question, okay, which was not there in my resource. Okay, so you can see here, you can just count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so 9 questions. Okay, 9 questions were directly. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so 9 questions were directly from my resources out of the 12 questions which have come in science and tech section. What else do you need? Okay, what else do you need? See, out of the 100 questions, you just need to get around 55 correct, then you are in. And science and tech section is the most challenging section. If you are getting 9 out of 12 from one single resource, just you tell me, will you not qualify? Will you not qualify prelims? No one can stop you. No force on earth can stop you if you have read this Optima notes and if you attempted the last year examination. No force could have stopped you from qualifying. And many people qualified. Okay. But the problem what happens is that most of the students, what they do is that they start reading, okay, current affairs very late. Okay. Let me tell you, last year when I shared my Optima cards, okay, just I think 1 week before the exam. So many people who did not had the Optima notes, when they saw the Optima cards, okay, they, like few of them, okay, they just looked at it, but they did not think that this question is going to come in the exam. But when they went inside the exam hall, and they were shocked, exactly the same question was there, solar flare. And they, when they came back, okay, after the exam, they thanked me a lot, and they said, sir, how could you like predict these questions? I said, no, what I have done is that simply I have read current affairs for the last 1 year sincerely, okay, without fail, any day. Sincerely I followed, and the result is in front of you. Okay, last year, let me tell you, 70, I'm telling you, 70 questions were, okay, directly from the resource which we gave as a part of Optima. Directly 70 questions. So obviously, if you see, if you get 70 questions from one resource, will you not qualify prelims? But the point is, you have to start early. Okay, still 60 days are there. Don't wait. Don't wait. Many students are still in dilemma what to follow. Guys, okay, follow the Optima notes, follow the Optima sessions, take the Optima test, and in the end, I'll be giving you Optima card for quick revision. So guys, This is the Optima series which is going on. Here I am giving you 1.5 years current affairs, okay, notes, and I am giving you, okay, 12 months PPP compilation. I am giving you 12 months current affairs test. I am giving you most important question tests, and I am giving you free current affairs sessions and free CSAT mentoring also along with Optima cards. So please make use of that. Guys, please share this video with other aspirants so that they get to know that, okay, that if they follow this resource, they can easily sail through the prelims. Many students, what they are doing is that they are following some resources from where very few questions are coming and they are wasting their entire year. Okay, so don't miss this opportunity. This is a golden opportunity for you.